Rich, you there? Rich?
Hey, Jack, I'm just about finished here.
Rich, I need you at 14 now.
Okay, I'll be right there. Hey, Peter, I'm out of here.
Yeah, somebody come and get that bin for that beat. Gravity down off. Welcome to touchdown landing.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, Rich, you get lost or something?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Every year in North America, there are hundreds of accidents involving lift trucks, and near misses account for thousands more. But with lift trucks, a near miss is really a near fatality. Because if you're a pedestrian who gets in an accident with a lift truck, you will very likely end up dead. Why? Because the driver of the lift truck can hardly see you. That's why more fatalities occur with lift trucks in forest products manufacturing than with any other single piece of machinery. Think about it. Lift trucks were originally designed to only stack loads, while transportation was handled by other forms of equipment. Modifications and attachments have allowed us to use lift trucks for other purposes, without changes to the basic design. But these alterations have created serious visibility problems for the lift truck operators, cutting dramatically into the already limited fields of vision.
I had a piece of paper in my hand, and we were sort of looking down, and we were discussing something and walking towards the office.
That's when the visor flashed in front of right in front of the machine.
And then I got hit harder than I've ever been hit before, right from the bottom of my back to the top of my head. Just a big slam.
The first words that went into my mind were, "Oh my God, Ian."
If I hadn't hit exactly where I hit and been held up by the fork, you're going to go under the machine.
When he was walking in his path, I was driving in mine. It just so happened that his path kept him in line with that boom.
You know, like if I'd have bounced down instead of bouncing up. I mean, like you'd be talking to a chalk line right now.
One of the more common problems for drivers is that while carrying large loads, they must drive in reverse. But a lift truck's controls and seating are designed for driving forward, not reverse. This forces the operator to sit and drive in uncomfortable and awkward positions. And when the operator does drive forward, he's forced to try and see between bars, chains, and cables. So it must be clear that pedestrians play an important part in preventing lift truck accidents. As we've seen, it's entirely possible for a pedestrian to be on a collision course with a lift truck and remain completely invisible to the operator. Also, pedestrians can move in and out of an operator's field of vision in seconds, with potentially fatal consequences. Most pedestrian fatalities occur when the driver's visibility is at its worst, when a lift truck is traveling forward, with or without a load. Drivers are concentrating on what they're doing. They're not expecting pedestrians to wander out into their path. There is one cardinal rule that pedestrians must follow when traveling near lift trucks. As a pedestrian, it's your responsibility to make eye contact with the driver. Then, confirm the driver is aware of your presence by waiting for him to acknowledge you. It's a simple two-way communication technique that can save lives. It's hard to believe, but even large lift trucks can be invisible, especially in noisy working conditions. You can never be really sure if a lift truck is working in your area, and you can't rely on sound as a warning. A lift truck can be almost silent when coasting. So, whenever possible, it's important to stay out of these danger zones. And remember, when work volume increases, so does the danger. Bright or blinding light can also make visibility poor, especially at night, hiding a machine from view. The reality of lift truck operation is that driving conditions aren't always perfect. Adverse conditions like dust or rain can seriously affect a driver's ability to see. And it only gets worse at night. Day or night, wearing a high visibility vest, hard hat, or other high-vis clothing will make you more visible to an operator. Road grades affect stability and stopping distances of lift trucks, while poor road conditions can seriously affect the stability of lift truck loads. We've discussed eye contact and acknowledgement for moving on foot around lift trucks, but here are some other important safety tips that can ensure pedestrian safety. Drivers expect to see pedestrians at crosswalks, so whenever possible, use them. But don't assume the driver can see you. His vision is just as limited at a crosswalk as it is anywhere else. Pedestrians must yield the right of way and make eye contact before crossing. Many fatal accidents occur at crosswalks. Stick to the walkways. Taking shortcuts just increases the risks. If you have to work outside the walkways, a high-vis vest must be worn. When working in the vicinity of a lift truck, you must give it the right of way. Even if a lift truck could stop as quickly as a car, its load might not. Mechanical failures can also occur. Brake failure can result in a runaway vehicle, while a broken hydraulic line can cause a load to spill. Approaching a lift truck from the side can be extremely dangerous. The back end of a lift truck can swing around very rapidly. Establish and confirm eye contact before entering the swing radius of a lift truck. When a lift truck is turning a corner, remember that the outside end of a long load travels a lot faster than the inside end. Working around lift trucks can be safe. You've just got to remember these simple rules.
Always use walkways and designated crosswalks. And always wear a high-vis vest when working around lift trucks. Always give working equipment the right of way. And always stay clear of danger zones. When you encounter a lift truck, make yourself visible. Establish eye contact. And get acknowledgement before proceeding. Stop, look, and listen. And expect a lift truck anytime and anywhere. We can all help to reduce accidents and fatalities involving lift trucks. By following the strategies outlined in this video, we can assist lift truck drivers to see and be aware of our presence in the workplace. Let's help lift truck drivers cut down on the already limited fields of vision.